Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of the Nerdpocalypse Podcast. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Terrence.
What's up?
And apparently, breaking away from crib duty, Micah has returned.
I have returned for a week.
Look at you.
You said 3 months, though.
Yeah, you lied.
Well, the wife thought different. She was like, look, you know what? I know you really like podcasting. Go podcast. Oh, but I can stay home and help you. Just, please go podcast. I mean, you sure? Because I can, I can just be here, help the baby change. Go, get out.
Beat it.
So I'm back.
Oh, don't let me forget. I have a present for you.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm seeing you on Saturday. Fuck off. Never mind.
Oh, goddamn.
Not for you, for your kid. You don't matter no more. I just realized.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly how that works.
Oh, it's Christmas time. Where are my gifts? You had the gift of life with your son. You didn't get nothing.
So I'm back on a need to know basis.
Week by week.
Week by week basis. Yeah. I mean, you don't need to know.
You just show up. Yeah, you're just popping up on shows all over the network. You're this week's mystery guest. All right, we do have a ton to talk about, obviously, because Mike has been out. We were off last week, so we do have a lot checked out, which we will kind of go through quickly. Our thoughts on a couple of things that we watched. We do have something in science and tech, which is really funny because tragedy sometimes is hilarious. Stupid Tech is back. You're fucking welcome. Lightning round, of course, movie and TV news. No question of the week this week. What the fuck, of course, brought to you by JTD. And we do have trailers where we'll quickly go through some of the Marvel Super Bowl commercials and then talk about two other movies and a TV show. All right, so first things first. At the time that you're listening to this, there is a review up for the Lego Movie 2, the second part. Carrie and I sat down. She reviewed that. And if you like the first Lego Movie, you'll probably enjoy this one. But listen to that full review. It'll be out on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Nerdpocalypse, or in the Coming Distractions podcast feed, wherever you get podcasts. All right. In the rest checked out. Micah, you saw Velvet Buzzsaw. Terrence, you tried to see it.
That's about 40 minutes of it.
Okay.
I literally like half of it. And then I'm like, I don't think I need to watch it.
You know what's funny? Like, at the 40-minute mark is when all the horror starts. And I'm like, all right, well, if Terrence quit here, this must not be that good, right? And it's not great. It isn't. This film is directed by Dan Gilroy of Nightcrawler and Roman J. Israel.
Oh.
And that's the problem. This is way more Roman J. Israel than it is Nightcrawler.
I didn't realize that was the same director. That's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you go from Nightcrawler to Roman J. Israel to
this?
Wow, that's weird.
I'll tell you how you go. You climb up the ladder and then you slide down the slide. That's how that goes.
I think it went straight up
and just slid right on down. This film has the same problem that Roman J. Israel has. It's got some pretty good performances and a germ of an idea that's really good, but it's executed just kind of like just meh. Like the performances once again outpace the movie, and it's a shame. I would suggest that you watch it, Jay.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out this week.
The satire part is hysterical for me. I fancy myself a little bit of an artist, and I know the art world and the art scene.
Do you?
Not as much as like Jay's wife, who is like
an actual artist.
But I've
been to an art gallery.
I've been to an art gallery. I've been to an art school. I've taken official art classes.
Well, hold on.
At BCCC?
No. I went to Micah to take some
bullshit. He was like, should I draw the pirate or should I draw the turtle? That's the closest you get.
But it is the satire of just that whole scene is hysterical. Jake Gyllenhaal, I belly laughed at one point with Jake Gyllenhaal with one particular line. And I won't say it here because I don't want to ruin it for you, but his performance, it feels over the top, is really not. is not as over the top as you might think.
Okay, so here's the thing. I have not seen the movie, but I can tell you, because of who my wife is, I have been to a number of art openings and dealt with artists. From my view of the trailer, it seemed more than reasonable. It just seemed reasonable. I was like, yeah, that's about right. Just a lot of navel gazing bullshit. But yeah, I can believe it.
The horror aspect, the horror is not even PG-13 horror. Like, it's...
Would my wife be okay with that? Because I want her to see this.
I kind of think she would.
All right, because she's a chicken shit.
I kind of think she would. I think she would be okay if, like, there's blood in it.
No, that doesn't bother her.
Well, then, yeah, she'll be fine. Like, it's not like... You don't see, like, knives penetrating skin and shit like that. And but I think you two would get a kick out of it.
Okay. Yeah.
And the messages behind the movie are very on the nose. You know,
so it's Roman J. Israel over again.
Right. Like, they're very on the nose. The whole point of why people are dying is very, like, they spell it out. And then there's certain people who aren't dying. They all have one thing in common. Like, all right, well, I get it, right? But all in all, this movie was just kind of,
Okay. All right, that's kind of a bummer. Micah, you saw Dragon Ball Super Brawlic.
Super Brawlic.
If you were to tell me that between a movie starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Rene Russo, John Malkovich versus a movie with 50 minutes of just cartoon men fighting and punching each other, I had way much more fun with that movie. I had way much more fun with this Dragon Ball.
You become very simplistic as a father.
Apparently, I'm a dumb nigga, yo.
just a simple-minded.
My latent nigga tendencies just came out, and as we all know, niggas love Dragon Ball, yo.
They do.
They do. And I love this movie. I haven't watched Dragon Ball, like, paid attention to it in a really long time, almost 20 years.
That's about the same for me. I got out the same time you did, which was the Frieza saga.
Yeah, but the movie does a somewhat adequate job of catching you up if you are a fan.
Oh, really? Okay. That was my whole reticence of watching it. It's like watching wrestling in the middle of the middle of the year. Like, I wouldn't know what the fuck is going on.
They do a pretty decent job of catching you up from what you need to know for this particular story.
Okay. They tell you who the thick chick is that everybody's like going on about.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, Susie Green thing.
I don't know. I guess she's new. I don't remember her.
I do not remember her when I was watching Dragon Ball Z. I can tell you that.
But
I would have remembered.
When Terrence told me that he liked this movie, I'm like, oh, well, I got to see this now.
Yeah, I thought it was fucking dope. Like, I was like, look, it's 40 minutes of exposition, and then it's 45 minutes of them beating the shit out of each other.
It is literally. It is 100 minutes long. And like Terrence said, the first 50 minutes...
55 minutes, the 55-minute mark is when they start fighting.
Yep, that's it. And that's all they do for the rest of the movie.
It's great.
It's just fight each other. And the animation is really good. The
clips I've seen have been pretty impressive.
The design of the characters, that's my own hang up. But the animation is really, really good. And I kind of want to watch more of this stuff. I don't care about the story, though. I just want to see them fight.
Oh, then you don't want to watch the show.
Like, that's what I said. I'm like,
the show's not about fighting.
If the show was like this, I'd have kept watching.
Yeah.
Like, there's way too much fucking filler in the goddamn show.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't
if it was a 50-50 split, that's not so bad.
It's like a 95-5 split when it comes to the show. They start fighting the last 5 minutes of the goddamn show.
That seems generous. If I'm being honest.
But yeah, they did an interesting thing with the animation though. When he teleported to what's his name? Green nigga. Piccolo. It was like the old school art style.
Yeah.
You notice that? Like, it was like the old, like, 1980s art style.
Yeah, the one that I remember.
Yeah. I was like, ew. But then when they were teleported back and started fighting again, it was like the 3D, the pseudo 3D. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
That's really
it was
cool.
fun, man. It was fun.
All right.
Movie made $100 million, yo.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, yo.
On like How many? Like $9 million budget or some shit like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Like $9 to $12 million budget or something. Yeah, it made a lot of money.
Wow. Okay. Good Lord.
I didn't know. Well,
They love it.
Yeah, clearly. God damn. All right, you guys watch Monsters and Men?
Yes. What did you think? Before I give my
Don't get too deep into this because I have a feeling that we're going to end up doing this one on another show.
I'm glad I watched it, but part of it left a little to be desired, and the way the movie is structured. I mean, I don't need definitive conclusions, but
You wanted a definitive conclusion.
for at least a couple. Like it's broken down into 3 very distinct acts that follow 3 different people in New York.
right.
And the first act is homeboy from Hamilton,
Yeah.
and something happens to him, and
You like okay?
all right,
That's the guy from She's Gotta Have It, right? The TV show?
yeah. And then we move, and then we just move on.
He was in the Stars Born.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
So I think it will. The movie's okay, but I think the discussion that will be had on black cinema when we do this movie will be better than the movie. I think so.
Apparently, Terrence does not.
Look, it's one of those things where it's like we already know this though. Like
It is very much so.
But sometimes people need to hear it. People need to have that conversation out in the open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I watched it. I thought it was just fine.
Yeah.
It was just okay. Some people thought it was better than like I watched this off the heels of Blind Spotting, which I think is an Oscar worthy film. Right. Someone said this was an Oscar worthy film. I don't think it is.
No.
It's not. It's about as by the numbers as you can get.
Yeah.
But since it's broken up to that 3-act structure as far as the 3 different distinct stories, like it was just well-tread territory, done exactly the same as it's always been done.
Yeah, I'm surprised that guy's name wasn't Derek Harner.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's where that goes.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, wow, this is what we're doing? Okay, that's cool. I did find it interesting that they did it they did it from the he's like a Hispanic dude instead of like black. Yeah. I did find that interesting that he was Hispanic, the guy that did the filming. Like, yeah, that's in the very beginning of the movie. That's not a spoiler. Like he filmed somebody getting shot, and he's Hispanic. He's not black. He's Hispanic. So and then they did cops harass and all that other bullshit. Second story,
I think that would generate
the second story would be the most interesting conversation.
Yeah.
The third story was just kind of like.
The third story got
whatever. You could just throw that shit in the trash.
The third story got on my nerves. And it got on my look. Until you have a child, you will not understand why the third story really irked me.
It was just. I was just kind of like, yo, this is just to make the movie 130 minutes. I mean, like an hour and a half. Because this just didn't make any sense. This was stupid.
That's funny.
So yeah, I didn't really like. It was fine. Like the performances were fine. Like that guy's really good. The dude from Hamilton. Like, he's a great actor.
Yeah, he's a very good actor.
Really good actor. What's his? I always say Michael. What's his name?
John David
Washington.
He looked like Charlemagne without a fucking beard.
Yo, you need facial hair.
Yeah, you got.
No, I've seen clips of the movie.
Really
yeah, it's
weird.
creepy.
I'm like,
yeah, he needs the fucking.
He needs at least a goatee. Yeah. Not clean shaven, dog. No, that's not acceptable. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling it. Like it was good. It was fine, but like nah.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing like, oh my God, you gotta see this. But I think a Black on Black cinema episode would be interesting.
Okay. Terrence, you saw A Star Is Born?
Yes. Good. Go see it.
All right, there you go. That's enough. I mean, honestly,
it's so good. It really is.
It's actually one of the top movies I want to see.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll have time this weekend. I have to like strap my wife to the fucking couch and actually like have time to watch it.
She would really.
Oh, I'm sure she would.
Absolutely love it.
You should hear my wife trying her best to carry a tune, singing that shallow song in the shower and shit. I love my wife to death.
Like, don't do that.
She can't sing. You ain't no Lady Gaga. You Lady Nah. We ain't having this.
Man, Bradley Cooper can fucking sing. Fuck that nigga, yo.
Yeah, fuck him for real.
Yeah, that's one of the things I heard.
unacceptable,
Like,
fuck that
you
dude.
can't be handsome now. Like, handsome, a good actor, now
Playing
apparently a good
guitar and he
director,
can sing.
and you can say,
Shut up.
"Fuck off." Right?
And
now, there's some
what's
people
his
like,
brother? Like I felt,
like, nigga.
I felt for him.
You stole my voice.
"Oh,
Wait, what?
wait, is Sam Elliott?"
Sam Elliott is his brother. Yeah, they explain it. It is a theme in the movie.
Okay, I'm like,
Because he's
Sam
like
Elliott
100
is,
years older than him.
yeah, Sam Elliott's mad old. How was his performance? Because he's up for an Oscar.
He's good. It's good. But do you think that was an Oscar-worthy performance?
From who?
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. He's nominated for supporting actor.
Supporting actor, yeah.
That's
I
the
didn't
first
think
time he's
so.
ever been nominated. By the way.
I personally didn't think he would.
Who else is nominated? That's what I need
Mahershala
to
Ali.
find out.
Mahershala Ali.
Well, they're not gonna give it to him because he already got one.
He got one, yeah.
And Sam Elliott's mad old.
And Sam
This is
Elliott's
his
never
last
been nominated, right?
Huh?
He's never been nominated.
Yeah, no,
for
this
an
is his
Oscar?
last
Oh,
ride.
well, he's getting it then.
But do you think he deserves it?
No,
Yeah,
I haven't even seen Green Book yet, and I guarantee you,
I haven't seen A Star Is Born, and I guarantee you, it's
No,
not better than
I
Mahershala Ali's
honestly don't
performance.
think he. I haven't seen the rest of the movies with
man,
the guys.
play Sam Elliott. He was just Sam Elliott. Of course. I'm talking about the dude here. Like, all right, yo. Like, I'm talking about Bradley Cooper. Like, I get it, yo.
That's funny.
Shit you been doing.
So the very first episode of Hannah, if you ever did either one of you guys watch the original movie?
Sort of movie.
Nah.
I enjoy the movie quite a lot. So they're doing a series on Amazon. They released the first episode after the Super Bowl. It's really good. It's really fucking good, and it's brutal. So the premise of Hannah, by the way, if you haven't seen the movie, is they're sort of like in Russia. They're like experimenting on these kids or what have you, and you don't really know why, as far as I remember. And in the series, like the little baby is there with all these other babies being experimented on, and what's his face? The guy who played Rick Flag in Suicide Squad. Fucking
I
RoboCop.
really thought you were about to say Ric Flair.
It should be Ric Flair, but Joel Kinnaman. He comes in and he's the baby's father and grabs the baby and gets away, and they end up living in the woods over a number of years as she's growing up, and he's training her for the day when the Russians come back. I think they're in like some woods in like Poland somewhere, right? In like the middle of like snow-covered forest. And all she knows is her dad and training. And like she is a deadly motherfucker. Like she just is. She can survive like in anything, and she's just kind of a fucking badass. I mean, like literally when you meet her as a teenager for the first time, she's like 13 or 14. Like she's out like hunting after a rabbit or something, and Joel Kinnaman just shows up and throws a fucking knife at her and tries to fucking choke her out. Like just like in training, and she fucking gets him down and fucking chokes him out and like knocks him out. like she's a fucking badass. And so it's her slowly being introduced into the world, and then the Russians eventually find them, and then they're like trying to run away. But the premise of the show is going to be she's going to get moved in sort of into the real world, and it's kind of like a girl on the run thing. And Joel Kinnaman's character gets killed, I think. So it's good. I think the full series goes live in March, but they were trying to do like a teaser kind of thing. But it's good. It's very, very good. It's on the same, to me, it's on the same quality as Jack Ryan. Like I think they're now starting to sort of, if they could just make it easier to find their shit on their giant fucking website, I think they've got some series that are now like really Netflix quality series. So I think Hannah's going to be a good one. I also watched, speaking of Netflix, I watched the first couple episodes of Russian Doll. This is the one, the sort of Groundhog Day show. It's pretty good. It's actually really fucking funny. And they do a good job of not having her keep, like in the trailer, they gave the impression that she kept dying like right outside the party. And so it kept starting over. No, sometimes it'll go for like a whole day. And she'll like go do something, wake up the next day, and then she'll be walking down the street and she'll die and it'll start over. But it's good, and they do a good job of not making it like she's not doing the same thing over and over and over again. She realizes that there's something weird pretty much like the second time she dies. So she starts like, okay, I did that thing, so I'm not going to do it this time. So they don't have it doesn't take like 5 times for her to die before something happens, which is like what happened in Groundhog Day. Like he does the same thing a number of times before he realizes like, okay, this is kind of weird. She realizes, like she's telling people, she's like, I died. And they're like, yeah. Smoke this weed that's laced with cocaine. That happens in it. It's really interesting and it's really smart and everything else. It's also written by Amy Poehler. So it's got her sort of comedy style that I think really super works. I finished watching You.
Have you seen any of that yet?
No, I tried to watch it.
Oh my God, are you serious?
I tried to watch it, but it looked like a CW show.
No,
so I turned it
dude.
off.
No, I'm telling you. How much did you watch?
Plus, Demetrius fucking spoiled like half of it.
No, well, yeah, he gave a spoiler, but no, there's many twists and turns that happen that there. You should watch that series. I think you would like it. You know why? Because before Dexter sucked, you liked Dexter.
I love Dexter for the first 4 seasons.
Right. It's the same thing, basically, right? Not that he's a good guy, like a sort of a weird kind of good guy. Mm-hmm. It's that you get the internal dialogue of the bad guy. And that's what I think fucks with you, because this guy's a stalker and a psychopath, but you find yourself, you're like, I hope he wins. Like you do. Like it's fucking weird. You're like, I hope he wins her over. You're like, no, but wait a minute. Like this thing is crazy.
I get
wild.
I get like a Dennis Reynolds vibe from that guy.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it.
Yeah.
I'll watch
Reynolds.
it then.
From Always Sunny.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, he's a sociopath.
That's my favorite character.
Yeah.
I love that character.
The implication. I'll take her out onto a boat, and she'll have to have sex with me. Why? Because of the implication. What implication? She might not make it back. Wait, what? Like, nothing. Now, Dennis is a fucking psychopath. But yeah, You is really good. I have some interesting theories about season 2 and where that could go. The season ended in a way that I was not fucking expecting.
I was like, what?
Yeah, so
that's fucked
it
up.
was good. And the lead actor, that nigga just looks like Henry Cavill without the protein shakes.
As soon as I turned the show on, I'm like, this nigga looks like Henry Cavill.
He does.
Skinny Henry Cavill.
He does.
That's what he looks like.
Yeah. But he's good. I actually really like him in the role. I think the show's really well done. And I can't believe it was a Lifetime show that like nobody watched. And then it got to Netflix and people fucking loved it.
Yeah, because no one watches Lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's really the lesson there.
Yeah,
Don't put your quality shit on Lifetime. But yeah, You's very good. So
and it was well produced for a Lifetime show.
Yo, it super was. Yeah, it super was.
What the fuck is happening?
Well, and it's also like, there's like cursing and like, there's a lot more shit. I'm like, they show this shit on Lifetime? What?
Apparently not.
Yeah, right. Yeah, ultimately.
Too much. Oh,
It's
I watched
really good.
Black Earth Rising. The first 3 episodes.
Okay, I'm very interested to hear your thoughts on that, actually.
I don't know what the fuck is going on in that show.
Really?
Is it science fiction?
No,
No, not really. Like, the trailer kind of it gave you...
It didn't really kind of tell you what it was.
It didn't really tell you anything. It's about a girl. She survives the Rwandan genocide, and she's adopted by a British woman.
So not sci-fi at all.
No, that's not what you said. That I was like, nah.
She's adopted, but she doesn't know her parents. She doesn't know who. She basically doesn't know much about her childhood because she was adopted when she was like 9 or 10, something like that. And one of the people that was fighting the genocide is now being prosecuted for like war crimes because they were saying he was training children to fight against the genocide and things like that. And her mother is she decides to do the prosecution of that guy. And she's like, yo, why are you doing this? And shit happens. I finished like 2.5 episodes. I'm confused. Okay. As of now, it's only 5 episodes.
Oh, you don't have a lot of time to catch up.
Nigga, I better get this shit going because you only got 2 episodes left. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Is it a one shot? Is it just the 5 episodes?
So far, I don't know if they're going to be a season 2 or anything like that. But It's good, but I'm very confused. The performances are great. Like John Goodman is good. Michaela Cole is fine, really fine. Like I find myself like
I don't feel like you were talking about performance.
No, she's really good. Like she's very good.
That's not what you said. You said fine, real fine.
That is what I said. I'm sorry.
See, you blacked out.
I blacked out for a minute.
You black earthwise.
She's incredibly attractive. Man.
Yeah, she is.
Like, it's just kind of like, I just find myself just kind of like staring at the screen sometimes. It's really weird.
That's why you don't know what the fuck is.
That's probably why I don't know what the fuck is happening, because I'm just like, God damn.
Huh? What?
Yeah, but she's very, but actually she's really good in it.
She's a good actress, actually.
She is a really good actress. I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to finish it, and hopefully I'll find out at the end. Because right now I'm slightly confused, because there's a lot going on, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot. But well produced. It's a British show. It's a BBC, so you know it's good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know it's good.
Yeah. Again, another one on my list. Yeah. I didn't put it on here, but I just got around to watching Atlantis season 2. Because I don't have
I don't
live.
think I've seen Atlantis season 2.
It's on Hulu. Because I don't have live TV, so I have to wait. It's fucking great. I have been laughing my fucking ass off. That show is so well done. It really is. I won't go too much into it because obviously people have seen Atlanta. But season 2 is great so far. And that fucking Teddy Perkins episode is absolutely bonkers. You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. He could do. I feel like Donald Glover could probably do a horror movie. Because that episode was pretty creepy.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Yeah. Like if he joined up with like Jordan Peele, I think he could probably put something together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would watch that. I also, I had been dying to see this. I watched The Girl Caught in the Spider's Web. This is the girl with the dragon tattoo.
The second movie.
The second U.S. movie.
Yeah.
It was okay.
I heard it was not good.
It's not bad.
It seemed like it had a really, really heavy action bent, and that's not the case in the original. Or did they just show all the action sequences?
Yeah, they just kind of showed all the action in the trailer. Here's the thing. I don't like when you take a cool, interesting character and then you try to cram everything, like all the villains and everything, tied to the hero's personal life. You know what I mean? Like, she's a hacker, detective, vigilante type character. You don't need to make her family the bad guys. Like, they can just be other people. And I don't like that, because then they're like kind of hard tying things. And so you kind of see where things are happening or where they're going almost immediately once the movie starts. You're like, oh, okay, that's obvious. Like, what the fuck? Thanks. That being said, some of the action sequences were pretty cool. It's nice when she like fucking shocked that dude in the balls. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that, because that guy was like beating the brakes off his wife for no reason. Yeah, it's just okay. What really actually bothered me, Micah, I say this to you, is the opening sequence was offensive. Because the opening sequence was a ripoff of a James Bond opening sequence.
Which one?
Any of them. Like in style, like I forget what exactly like the moment happens as the sequence starts, but like she falls down or something like that, and then it goes into like an animated thing as they're doing the text and everything else. I was like, this is a James Bond movie. Like, you just ripped the fucking James Bond opening. So I didn't, that like kind of soured me like immediately. That kind of pissed me off.
Yeah.
But like the girl who played Elizabeth was fine.
Especially when you're kind of ripping off somebody else's Girl with the Dragon Tattoo movie.
Yeah, this one was written not by the original writer of the series, because he died. This is written by someone else, like continuing the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell. Like, it doesn't have that same, like, what I like about those original Swedish films and what I like about Fincher's is they are such adult-oriented thrillers. Like, they're fucked up. Like, they're really fucked up.
I've seen all three of the originals.
Yo,
they're pretty fucked up.
I will say this as a side note, not to be a dick about it, but if you've never seen the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo movies, they're all on Netflix, the original Swedish ones. It might have one of the hottest lesbian sex scenes I've ever seen in a movie. I'm serious. I was like, yo, I have seen more action in this scene than in actual porn. Like, this was amazing. I think these two women actually are totally into each other. It was awesome. It was great. None of that in the new one, which was unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like the guy who was playing Blomfist either. Like, He sucked. I actually like Daniel Craig as Blomquist. He was good. Yeah, so it was okay. I also watched Ready Player One. It was okay. I didn't care anything about the story. The CGI was dope.
Your story,
CGI was great.
the story was stupid. But
Yes. It's very juvenile.
just there are three major action set pieces in the film. If you just watch those, just YouTube, and you're all good.
Yeah. I will say this. I did like TJ Miller as like the villain with the skull chest. He was great because he's like just like a total nerd, but like he looks like this like almost like a Skeletor type like villain. He's like big and muscular and like his avatar is, but it's TJ Miller doing the voice. And like so every once in a while they're talking. He's like, yeah, I'll kill this character and da 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 da. And he's like, oh, I'm having a problem with my neck. I need to get that checked out. Like just like these like dorky kind of moments.
It was weird for me. I saw this in the theater, and
Why?
this was weird for me because this was when TJ Miller was in the news for
for like a scumbag
trifling ass shit that he does.
Oh, it's TJ Miller.
So now I'm like, like I couldn't enjoy that character because all I could think of was TJ Miller.
Yeah, he's a scumbag. No, he is. I mean it's a fact. But yeah, I thought it was okay.
The two mains were way too pretty to be hideous looking fat nerds, in my opinion.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Cyclops and
and
Patches or whatever the fuck her name.
yeah, Patches. Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed what I look like. I was like, she's the most regular looking white woman I've ever seen.
Right.
Oh, she's got a little thing around her eye. Big deal. It makes you interesting. It's like having a big nose. You'll be fine, Lady Gaga. Yeah, so it was okay. I'm glad I didn't pay to see it. Science and Tech this week. Long division money is lost. That's what I wrote. $190 million worth of cryptocurrency assets locked in digital limbo following the death of a CEO. Quadriga CX, a Canadian-based cryptocurrency exchange company, has had to confess that it is unable to repay almost $190 million US or $250 million Canadian it owes to clients following the sudden death of its 30-year-old CEO and co-founder Gerald Cotton. Yeah, so apparently like that dude didn't give anyone access to the data and his computer was completely encrypted, and so now they don't know how to get the data off of it.
So can you explain what cryptocurrency is? Like, does somebody give you
like
real
Bitcoin?
money for fake money?
Yeah, because I don't know what it is either.
I don't know. I'm not smart enough to do cryptocurrency. I don't understand it. That's why I wrote long division. I assume that's all it is.
Like, cause
It's all the remainders, right? Like in Office Space, like they just round up and then that's all the cryptocurrency. Yeah, this is
like,
the
because it smells like
a scam.
video game style. You give me money, I give you fake money, and then you use that fake money. Right. You use that fake money to buy fake shit. Like, that's what cryptocurrency is
It's
in
fight
my
money.
stupid brain.
It's Street Fighter fight money.
Yeah. And no, look, if you do that, you deserve to have your money taken.
I mean, here's the thing. The future is cryptocurrency, but they're really going to have to figure out, like, if somebody dies, you can't just not have $190 million just go fucking missing. What kind of shit is that? That happened. Some dude lost in, like, a Japanese cryptocurrency exchange. The dude lost, like, oh, my bad, I lost $490 million. My bad? I'm going to come break your fucking legs. Oh, I lost my USB drive. It had 300 grand on it. What?
So, like, between cryptocurrency and the money that's in the bank account, like I have a bunch of money in the bank. Not a bunch. I got money in the bank account.
Not anymore,
right?
you don't.
You're right. I got money in the bank account, but
How many M's? 1, 2. Never mind. That's
no, I'm not English. But like, what's the difference between the digital funds that I have versus cryptocurrency?
I don't know.
I honestly have no idea. Like we are three ignorant ass people. I don't understand it.
We're too smart because we're not buying into this cryptocurrency bullshit.
No, you're gonna have to look when Bank of America figures out how to explain it to my dumb ass in like normal terms. Then fine. The closest I come to cryptocurrency is sending something over Cash App. That's about it. Like, and I just got on that shit.
Yeah, he was like, oh shit, this works. You're a bunch of old ass niggas. But
It's true.
But so like, okay, this shit is on his hard drive. You can't like give it to like somebody. I've seen a lot of movies where they got hackers and shit.
Go to the Genius Bar, yo.
Genius where they break into people's.
I mean, they've tried, but they haven't had any success. That doesn't mean they're not still trying. But yeah, I mean, look, if you had $190 million on a laptop, you better have the security on that shit locked super tight.
Yeah, I guess, but come on,
That's
I'm not
crazy.
gonna have $190 million on a laptop.
Well, so I finished the latest season of Silicon Valley, and that was one of the jokes. Is I know you watch that show, where the one guy who's always like talking about being a billionaire was he lost like $1 million or $300 million on a USB key, and he has him and his workers searching a landfill trying to find it.
No,
because like if you keep your cryptocurrency on a USB key, if you lose it, it's gone. You might as well just lit that money on fire.
And then what is the point of it then?
There's generally no centralized bank. That's the point. People don't trust banks. Why don't you just bury your money in fucking cans in your backyard?
Right. You like Roman J. Israel and put the shit in the oven.
Yeah, you never go check that. In a backpack in the oven. That's what you're doing. This is a backpack in the oven type of technology. Yeah, you deserve to lose your $190 million. You fools. Stupid tech. This is Spoon Fork. This is a real thing. This is a cell phone case that you can attach a...
Yo, shut up.
You can turn your smartphone into a spoon or a fork. It's a specific case.
This is a joke.
I don't think it is.
No, fuck off. This is a joke.
You take this specific case, and then you just plug in a spoon or a fork, so you can still look at your phone while you're eating.
Yo, shut up, yo.
This is $39.
So right? You're supposed to do this? You're supposed to do this?
Yeah.
No, no.
You know what you could do?
Get out of my face.
You know what you could do?
You could put your phone right here and eat your fucking cereal.
Yeah, but that's like, how could you possibly scoop and look? That seems.
This is a joke.
I don't know. It's raising money.
No, it's not.
$328 so far. It's got a goal of $11,000.
Guys, say fuck off to disposable cutlery. Because disposable cutlery is what's harming us.
I mean, it's
like this is a joke, right?
Nah, no. I think it's a joke because they got them multiple colors.
No, they're doing it, dog. They're doing it.
And they spell colors with a U. Oh. So it's fancy.
You spending $39 for this?
This is a joke. I'm not spending $39 on a joke.
Yo, they have a $300 option.
I think that's just like you get like 400 of them. You get 10 mind-blowing spoon forks sets for an extremely good deal. Is it a deal? Also, that spoon is very shallow. You're not eating a lot of... That Asian woman is not going to have a lot of
on that spoon.
On that,
or that fork.
Nah. Works with the iPhone XS Max, XR, and 8 Plus, Samsung Galaxy S9, Galaxy S9 Plus, Galaxy Note 9, Huawei Mate 20, Mate 20 Pro, P20 Pro, Google Pixel 3, Pixel 3 XL.
Yo, Kickstarter should go out of fucking business.
Yo, this is the epitome of bullshit. American excess. Like we can't put our phones down enough to eat, and we can't put the fucking fork down enough to check our phones.
Yeah, that's actually good. I was gonna say no, this is pretty Asian, but yeah, the overeating is definitely that's the American part.
God damn.
Yeah,
I hate getting old. Don't get old, y'all. Don't get old, because you won't understand dumb shit like this.
No. Never getting old. This is dumb. All right.
No, this is not real, yo.
It is.
No,
real.
it isn't.
It is real.
No, it is not. Fuck you.
Guess what you're getting for Christmas? You're getting the spoon fork. That's what you're getting.
Yo, this is unacceptable, yo. Like I Kickstarter, yo.
I just found out that I'm probably not getting a thing that I bought on Kickstarter.
What did you buy on Kickstarter?
I bought a coffee press. And
I remember you talking about that.
yeah, I was looking forward to it, and this motherfucker put out like a sad, like Dear John video. It was like
Did they not reach their goal?
I'm sorry. No, they reached their fucking goal. I think this guy got this bullshit made in China, and they fucking stole all his money. He was like, I put $280,000 of my life savings, and it's gone. I was like, oops. I only put 40. But good luck with all that. Also, you had $282,000 in life savings. Go fuck yourself. Stupid idiot. So I may or may not get it. I saw some people did get theirs. It didn't look like the quality I was expecting. So,
no, Kickstarter's the worst.
Yeah, no, I know that. Now.
It really is.
I've never got. I would just tell people, if you think something is interesting you see on Kickstarter, just see if it's on Etsy. You just order it and they just send it to you. Like,
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. I'm fucking around with these digital panhandlers.
That's all it is.
Jesus Christ.
That's all it is.
They're the fucking digital squeegee kids of the internet. Just stop messing with them, yo.
That's what that same company is just going to get a squeegee that you can connect to your phone so you can still look at your phone while you're begging for cash on North Avenue. All right. Make sure you go to the nerdpocalypse.com/Amazon. Use that link whenever you buy anything on Amazon. We get a little bit of a kickback. We use that money to buy diapers for Micah's child.
Yeah, 10 times a day.
10 times a day?
Yeah, that's how much he shits. 10 times a day.
No, I'd be like, hold it. Like, no, your kid is rich. Like, get out of here. This kid doesn't even value money. Fucking silver spoon ass nigga.
Somebody gave us these like eco-friendly organic diapers.
Get the fuck.
They're pieces of shit. They're garbage.
I'm sure this shit just like, bow, straight out the back of them. No,
right.
Now, you need some good old landfill clogging plastic to hold that shit in. Get out of here.
Give me the Pampers. Not none of this hippie shit.
You know, some people use the ones that you wash.
My mother asked me if we were doing that. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Yo, I'm not putting cloth diapers anywhere near my sink or anywhere near I gotta wash other people's clothes.
That is revolting.
Fuck off.
This is why the earth is gonna die. Because of that simple fact, yo. I'm not cleaning a cloth.
I ain't doing
That's
that.
insane.
Yo. I ain't doing that.
No, but it's more environmentally friendly.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. You know what? I recycle. I do a lot of other things to offshoot me buying Huggies. Get out of here. That's funny. I like how you were offended at your mom's record.
I was. She knew that. She nah.
She was fucking with you.
Yeah, she was.
You gonna do cloud diapers? No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Lightning round this week. Terrence, you're up.
Oh shit, that's right. First up, Cloak and Dagger season 2 starts in 2 months. I didn't watch the first season.
I did.
I forgot that it was a thing.
I did.
Perfectly.
It's good. It's good. I look forward to the second season.
Okay, that's great. That's it. Next up, Chris Evans reportedly in talks to direct some episodes of Marvel Disney Plus series. Wait, that's interesting. For MCU Disney. Wow. Has he directed anything else?
Yes, he did. He directed a movie.
He did, didn't he? What was it? I remember. I don't remember it, but
You directed a baby eating movie?
No, he did not. No. Before We Go is the movie he did.
What was that?
It's a romantic. It's like a no. Yeah, that's no good. But Before We Go is like a romantic film.
The article says he may be donning his shield one last time in this year's Avengers Endgame, but Chris Evans' stint with the House of Mouse may live on in a new capacity. He may be directing, blah, 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 so on and so forth.
That's how you get him to come back as Captain America.
Bingo. That's exactly what that tells me.
Yep.
He's not going to die. He's going to retire.
Yep, but that's how you get him to come back because he doesn't want to look. I know he must love playing that character and all, but every actor gets tired of doing the same role over and over and over again.
Right.
And you need incentive for him to come back, and he's wanted to direct for a minute.
Yep.
And bam, this is it.
It's a tell. That's the biggest tell for me. But shout out to Marvel and Disney. It's fucking smart.
Yeah.
Hey, we got all this new shit coming. You want to take a stab at it? Go ahead. Yeah. And look, I haven't seen Before We Go, but he might be really fucking good at it. So let him do it. And then, let him take a break, eat a cheeseburger or two, relax.
Yeah.
And then, you at the end of that season or whatever, like, hey, you want to come back in 2 years or whatever? Sure. Fucking do it. Let him do some more acting. I mean, the movie Before We Go didn't make its money back because almost no one saw it, but it had a 21% on Rotten Tomatoes. Generally unfavorable reviews. But it was his first time go, so who knows? Everybody has a bad one. But it was with Alice Eve too, which is lucky him. So, and he was also in it, by the way. He started it. And that might be
$483,000.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Yeah, people lost more money on a fucking flash drive from Bitcoin than this movie.
See, he should have called it Before I Let Go, and then get the black people.
Yeah, you go to the club, then you go see the movie. Right? All right, next.
This is not what I thought this was going to be at all.
The fuck are these white people doing here?
Next up, there's going to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated film coming to Netflix.
A film?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm always curious at the different versions of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is so weird because it's such a weird thing to begin with.
Yeah, it's fucking bizarre.
That has lasted for 30 years.
40.
40? Yeah, 40 years. And it has reinvented itself in countless ways. Like, it started off as this dark, gritty satire comic book in black and white about turtle ninjas. Right. And then it transformed into at its height the toy selling marketing machine. And then it just kind of stayed and people took it more seriously because, look, I know everybody has fond memories of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original cartoons and why they want the turtles to be 4'11" and shit like that in these new movies. But those TV shows were shoddy at best. They were not go back and watch some.
Yeah,
they were ridiculous.
Watch a lot of cartoons.
Yeah, man.
They're not good.
They're not good, and they're the reason for them being there is to sell you shit, which is why you had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as firefighters and baseball players and stupid shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. But then they reinvented themselves, and original Turtle fans took this shit a little more seriously. And every iteration after that, they're all different, but they all are very distinct. It's just an interesting property to examine. And I'm very curious to see I'm still curious to see what this movie will look like.
Yeah, I don't know what is it going to look like this drawing?
I don't know.
Is it going to be that style?
I doubt it.
A Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated film is being developed by Nickelodeon Studios for Netflix. Huh. Is that the new cartoon?
Is that the new one where Raphael is 8 foot tall and everyone else is 3 feet tall?
I have no idea. I don't keep up with any of it.
This is the one. This is the newest, the new one where they look like every other cartoon that's out now.
Where they look like,
and I think
American
April O'Neil
anime.
is black. Yeah, April is black.
Yeah. I've seen that one. Yeah.
So
that made a lot of people very upset, and by a lot I mean just white boys. And I was here for them to be upset, so that was cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be. I guess it's going to be that animation style, which is kind of weird. I wonder where it's going to Netflix. Anyway. Edie Falco joins the cast of the Avatar sequels. I don't care.
Yep, that was the only reason why I put it there. Thank you. Next.
Yeah.
Is she going to be a blue horse? Does anyone really give a fuck about these movies?
cares about the Avatar sequels.
No one remembers that movie.
I don't
they've seen it. Like they remember seeing it. Nobody remembers that shit.
I've seen it once.
Yeah,
because I've tried to watch it again and I can't without the 3D.
Do you remember that they have to? Do you remember they have to plug some shit from their bodies into
their fucking their
to fly, right?
But they also
shove it up like the thing's ass to fucking fly or something.
Some shit like that.
They have to like interconnect it. But they use it to fuck and to drive things.
Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck?
It's like if I started my car with my dick. This seems weird. It's like...
it's very... Like, that movie sucks.
It's got a push button. Sucks. It's not good. But, I mean, we've had that conversation a number of times. I just don't think anyone is going to care about this.
Yeah. He's going to waste a lot of fucking money on these movies. And everyone's going to be like... Why? I've only seen the first one time. Why the fuck do I care about this? No one cares about Avatar lore.
No. But I will say this.
Nigga, shut up.
What I will say is this. There's going to be one thing that's going to be really interesting is to see what Disney does because they're going to own the property, right? Because they're buying Fox. What they do after Avatar 2 comes out. They're going to be like, okay, that's it. I think we're done here.
Nah. But then again,
thanks, James.
Then again,
but James Cameron can put people in seats, man. He has the
last movie he came out with?
Avatar, I think was the last movie he directed.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, and it may have been like $2 billion. But he also lives in a world where comic book movies do those numbers, right? Like he was unprecedented.
He was mad about that.
Yeah,
he doesn't like comic book movies.
Yeah, because they're fucking coming for his throat.
Avatar's 2 hours and 42 minutes. Yeah,
I can't wait.
That was that long.
Get the fuck out.
You know what's funny? That's almost as long as All Eyes on Me.
That movie's 2 hours and 20 minutes. Yo.
Yeah, I can't wait.
2 hours and 15 minutes of his real movie.
The real movie,
quote unquote. Avatar came out December 18th, 2009, so almost 10 years ago.
Jeez. That was the last movie he directed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That was 10 years ago. Like,
but he's been working. But it's super has changed. He better fucking bring his goddamn A game. He really to compete with like the Marvel movies, the spectacle of the Marvel movies. He's gonna have to bring like CGI we've never fucking seen before.
And he does that, but at the same time, like Avatar sucked.
It's because he sacrificed the story for the tech. Yeah. That was clear. So
all right.
We'll see. I don't give a shit.
I want to see a trailer for Avatar 2. Yeah. That's all I want to see. And World War Z is canceled. World War Z 2 is canceled. No one wanted this.
Okay, here's the thing. I was a person who was a very loud advocate for how terrible the first movie was. And I stick by that. It was a mess. It wasn't what the book was, and I don't need to be a one-to-one adaptation, but it took the core of what the book was and it pissed on the idea of it. But then David Fincher, for some fuck reason, was like, I'll do it. I'll do the sequel. And I'm like, okay, it's David Fincher. I'll watch anything David Fincher does. And then I canceled it.
Yeah, because he probably saw the first one and was like, there's no helping this franchise.
No, they canceled it for financial reasons. He didn't step away. I mean, I would have thought David Fincher would have never done this. But yeah, I'm like, why don't you just let David Fincher redo it? How about that? That would be a better idea. Because that movie was fucking terrible. PG-13 bullshit. And don't write to me, no, there was a rated R version. Yeah, it came out after the theatrical release, and it was also fucking terrible. That movie was fucking awful.
Wait, what movie? What did you say?
World War Z. It was fucking awful.
Oh.
They literally went to cut a guy's arm off, and they were like, and then the camera panned up. So his arm was out, and he was like, clink, ah! Like, yo, what? It was awful. Jesus, what a terrible movie. Movie and TV news this week. There's rumor that Avengers Endgame is 3 hours long.
That's a lot. That's a lot. But I'm fine.
I heard there was a rumor that they were contemplating an intermission.
What, like the Hateful Eight?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't need an intermission.
No.
I go 3 hours without pissing all the time. Every day.
We can sit through 3 hours.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I mean,
how about you don't drink a large Coke that's the size of a gallon of milk?
Right. No, I need this. I need the small. And then you just dunk your fucking head into it and try to drink your way out. Yeah, 3 hours feels reasonable. It's a culmination of 22 films.
Yeah. How long was the last one?
Like 2:35.
Yeah, they're all like 2:30.
It was
25 minutes.
It was,
Okay,
right. It was bound to hit, and 10 of that is 15 of that is credits.
yeah, those credits were mad long.
Yeah,
So, yeah, whatever, yo.
but this is
here
an
for it.
actual 3 hour runtime, I think.
I think it's time for me to start watching all those movies again.
Just to get caught back up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's probably
I'm not
not.
gonna watch all 22.
I don't need to see all
There are
of
going to
them.
be key movies that I would watch, but I'm not watching all of them.
I'm gonna suffer through those first two Thor. Well, the second Thor movie. I like the first Thor movie. I'm gonna suffer
Second
through
movie
that
is
second,
fucking bad.
and I'm
Yeah, I can
gonna
skip
suffer through Iron
the
Man
two.
2.
See, I
Iron Man
don't-
2 wasn't that great.
I didn't hate.
I didn't hate Iron Man 2.
I didn't hate it, but it's
It ain't Thor 2.
no.
It ain't great, but it ain't Thor 2. Oof.
I've never seen Thor Into the Dark World, whatever the fuck that movie's called. Still
It's bad, dude. It's really bad.
I'm not gonna watch the first one ever again. Probably.
I've seen it twice. That was enough.
I've seen it once, and I'm like,
I get
that's
it.
fine.
I
He's
get it.
Thor. Like, all right, cool.
Call me when he gets to Ragnarok.
Yeah.
It gets interesting.
It's gonna be weird watching Thor be who he was from the first movie to Ragnarok in such
Yeah.
a short amount of time.
Yeah, like, Jesus.
Like, what the fuck?
He's
You were
like,
just asking for mead the other day in some pseudo Shakespearean accent. And now you're fucking shucking and jiving with the Hulk on planet Devil's Anus or some shit.
yeah, that series went in a different direction. Yeah, 3 hours. I'm fine with it. That works for me. Apparently, the early test screenings have been all super positive, to the shock of no one. Yeah, the Russos got this. Next up, Legion, which is on FX, will end after its upcoming third season, which makes sense. They also cast Professor X in it, which is kind of interesting. Who's the main character's father in the comics, at least. So it'll be fascinating to see what happens with this. I stopped watching after season 1. I felt like I was getting a headache every time I watched it. I was like, all right, like this is a quality show, but it's like work to watch because it's such a psychological like mind fuck of a show. Because he's basically schizophrenic. But they're ending it now, which makes sense as Fox is being taken over. So you might as well get rid of all the fucking bullshit. Look, you can end The Gifted anytime because that show fucking stinks. I'm serious. That's one of the worst fucking TV shows. It really is. It's really bad. Somebody was like, oh, it turns out this isn't good. I was like, I told you this last season. It's bad. They do the same thing. Exposition. We're on the run. And the last 5 to 10 minutes is an action sequence. And it looks exactly the same as it did in the episode before that. Every fucking episode. It's boring. I kept falling asleep watching the show on my lunch break at work. It's boring. Next up, this makes no sense. ABC is interested in rebooting Lost.
How long ago was it?
It's been 10 years.
Oh, that's prime time for a reboot.
Yeah, but we know what the premise of Lost is. Wasn't the interesting thing?
It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. It could be just a different type of story, but with the Lost name on it. Like the Karate Kid with Will Smith's son.
Sorry, I'm yawning.
Look, I'm not saying it's a good idea.
It seems weird to me.
It just, I'm saying I'm not surprised by it.
Sure, I'll give you that.
I would probably check out the first couple of episodes.
You didn't finish the
No,
original.
I didn't finish it. You know why I didn't finish it? Because Michelle Rodriguez is in it. And I don't like Michelle Rodriguez as an actress. I don't think she's a strong actress. I really don't.
No, but you can't be racist if you want
And
to
she's an idiot. And she's a fucking dummy.
Yo, that fucking quote is wild.
What the hell?
I thought she was joking until I read the quote. I was like, oh, it don't look like she's joking.
She
Okay.
She didn't put a
fuck is wrong with
sarcasm
you?
sticker on the end of it. Liam Neeson's making out with a black woman, so it's fine.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
Right. I don't like Michelle Rodriguez, but I would do you.
But the thing is, she wouldn't do you. She'd be like, nah, you don't have the equipment I'm looking for. Nah. More of a vagina gal.
But yeah, she ruined that show for me. She ruined that show.
She died.
Not before she killed somebody. She got somebody killed, And I was just like, yo, I can't do this anymore.
You know, she got killed. Like, they killed her and another character off in the same
Because
episode.
they
got busted drunk driving in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And this show was like, and we're done with you. And they made them, like, do a double suicide or some shit on the show.
Jesus Christ.
You know, like, jump off. Fucking idiots.
So what was the big thing with it?
I think that I didn't watch the last season. I got through all of it and it was like, you know what? I'm done. Like, right at the finish
You didn't
line.
even watch it to its conclusion?
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, it pissed me off. Like, it did. I don't remember what it was at the end, but I was like, go fuck
Like,
yourself.
I finished Dexter, and that shit was trash.
The last half, woo! It was like a Dan Gilroy picture.
That shit was rough.
I don't know what that means.
It just went up and it slid right the fuck down.
Yeah, that shit was rough, man.
No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. What's the name as well? True Blood.
True Blood. Yeah, I had to finish that just because.
No, I don't.
That shit
I don't.
was even rougher.
Yeah, I don't suffer from completionism.
I got to the beginning of season 3 and I was just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, it didn't get any better.
Yeah.
It really
It might have gotten worse.
Yeah, it did.
I think I made it to the end of season 2 and I was like, all right, True Blood, that's enough. I get it.
It just went off the
vampires,
fucking rails.
Sookie, the South. I get it. All right, great, thanks. Yeah, so Lost. Yeah, I made it to the beginning of the last season. I think I watched the very first episode, and I was like, I just don't think I care anymore. I just don't. So yeah, we'll see. I don't think this is a necessary reboot. It seems silly. Here's a big question: will Disney continue doing R-rated Marvel characters like Deadpool? And Bob Iger says, drum roll, yes. We're going to, quote, we're going to continue in that business, and there might be room for more of that, talking about the Deadpool films. Because Bob Iger and the people over at Walt Disney like money. Not sure why people thought they weren't. They were going to toss a $785 million fucking movie. No, they were not. I think the first two, the Deadpool movies have made a combination of $1.5 billion. They're not getting rid of those.
God damn.
Yeah. Now Deadpool 2 is the biggest Fox X-Men movie. It beat all of the other fucking X-Men movies.
Damn, that's a fucking shame.
And Deadpool 2 wasn't as good as Deadpool.
Yeah, the first one was better.
X-Men movies have been coming out for damn near 20 years.
Yep.
Yeah, 2001
An established fucking series of characters could never crack $1 billion. Never did it. And you know what's going to happen. The second they do an X-Men movie in the MCU, it's going to do fucking gangbusters.
Yeah.
Huh. What a bunch of losers.
That will be amusing, won't it?
Oh, I can't wait. I love the people who are like, I don't think they'll be able to beat the X-Men movies that Fox does. I'm like, okay. You're not getting the Disney Plus service either, aren't you? Another lie you're going to tell yourself.
Ain't it like $6?
It's going to be cheaper than Netflix, isn't it? Disney Plus streaming service will feature non-Disney content at launch. Go ahead and tell me you're not getting it. Go ahead and lie to yourself. The fuck out of here. Bob Iger at a big Disney meeting says that yes, they will in fact have non-Disney equipment or shows there, including Diary of a Female President, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Jane the Virgin, and other shows. They haven't listed all of the shows yet. Also on the Disney Plus service, Marvel will have exclusive series. So will Star Wars. So will High School Musical. So again, let's pretend like you're not going to watch it. Also, all the Marvel movies will be there. Star Wars movies will be there. The Indiana Jones IP will be there. The Avatar IP will be there. But again, go ahead and keep telling yourself that you're not going to watch it. They're even going to have exclusive content from fucking ESPN.
Yeah, because it's Disney.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell me you're not getting it. Look, I don't give a fuck about ESPN, but if you do, all right, sure.
You got like ABC series on there too?
I'm sure.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're like a How to Get Away with Murder fan.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, How to Get Away with Murder. All of the Shonda Rhimes shows and all that other good shit.
All that shit.
Will that go to Disney Plus now that she's like she doesn't own that?
Oh, she's on
IP?
Netflix.
She doesn't own the IP though. ABC owns the IP. No, they're just.
I mean, she made her fucking money.
Yeah, they just,
Yeah.
and she's getting ready to make $100 million
from that. I don't know if she gets paid from that.
She gets some money from that.
Some
Fuck
residuals
yeah.
or something.
Hell yeah. And she just got $100 million contract from fucking Netflix.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's why I asked, because I knew she was going to Netflix. I didn't know if I didn't know. You know how Netflix is like, oh, well, you leaving us, Marvel? Well, fuck your shows then.
Yeah,
I didn't know if it was the other way around. Also.
yeah. I don't think as a producer writer, I don't think she wouldn't have control over that. Because like Kenya Barris is going to Netflix too. He doesn't have rights over Blackish.
Yeah,
but I'm sure he still gets a cut because he's an original creator.
Yeah.
It also says the company has touched on plans for Hulu too, again reiterating its desire to take the service international and to offer bundles that include Hulu, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus in one package. Mm-hmm. Like they're not just setting. It's clear that they're not just setting up to be the Disney rival as far as their IP to Netflix, but a direct rival to Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Netflix, it's not like Netflix doesn't have plenty of shit, right? They got a lot of their own stuff. So there's still a reason to keep their service. But if I can reduce my costs on Hulu and have it all rolled in, yep, absolutely. That's fucking great. There was also... it says Disney also updated investors on its streaming efforts, including ESPN Plus, which has hit 2 million subscribers already. So,
wait, what?
Yeah,
what has reached 2 million subscribers?
ESPN Plus.
Oh, ESPN Plus. Oh,
I mean, I don't watch sports, so I don't really know what that is. But yeah, I think they're spending something like $2 billion or something getting ready for Disney Plus, like just on Disney Plus to launch. So who knows?
that's a lot.
It's a lot of money, but Disney's got it. They got all the money. So that's dope. Also, yeah, I think this story actually is kind of reiterating what I just said. So yeah, so they have a ton. Oh, there's possibly like Pirates of the Caribbean offshoot stuff, Frozen offshoot stuff that are exclusive to Disney Plus as well.
No thanks.
Yeah,
I mean, but
for kids.
But yeah, people
those
would love
make
it.
money.
But
I mean, look, I think honestly, I think Star Wars and Marvel exclusive content and all of those movies, the previous movies and TV shows, is going to be enough to pull most people in. It just will. So again, I'm not going to get it. Okay. Yes, you are. Because nobody who's a super Marvel fan is going to be out there trying to miss all of this exclusive Marvel content. Like, you're not. Knock it off. Make sure you go to thenerdpocalypse.com/premium. Sign up for premium content. It's only $5 a month or $50 for the full year. You get access to our political show, Look Forward. Airing of Grievances will be back next week. You also get No Time to Bleed, our action movie podcast. That'll be coming back pretty soon now that certain people are around. And much more. So sign up. And again, it's $5 a month or $50 for the full year. All right, What the Fuck brought to you by JTD. Micah, you're up.
it's fair to say some people will do just about anything to make a little extra cash. But one woman has taken things to a whole new level with her unusual money-making scheme. Former WWE rookie and alternative model Shotzi Blackheart, real name Ashley Urbanski, that sounds fake. That sounds like the wrestling name. Has been offering her devoted fans on social media the chance to purchase pictures of her poo. And it seems they are more than happy to oblige. Yo, this is gross. Shotzi, who is known for her time competing in WWE's Tough Enough, has been charging people $5 for a picture showing the contents of her toilet. The California wrestler is now working with Shimmer Women's Athletes and Rise Wrestling. Shared proof on Twitter that people are in fact buying pictures of her shit. Nah, yo. I like wrestling and all, but
you don't want a Hogan turd Polaroid?
Nah.
You're more of a Macho Man guy.
I'm more of a Macho Man guy.
Yeah, I mean, all those Slim Jims are probably.
Oof, yeah.
Terrence's face. This is wildly unacceptable.
This is, man. This is gross.
How did she find out that this was a thing and like that this was what the market would bear? What the fuck?
Well, what does her Pornhub search history look like? It's a bunch of scatological shit.
Ugh, dude.
Yeah, nah, yo. Poo is nasty, yo. Looking at shit. Looking at shit is nasty, yo.
No.
Looking at shit is nasty. I have to look at it 10 times a day. It's fucking gross. I have to have conversations with adults about what shit looks like. And whether or not he's shitting enough, what's it look like, the texture, the consistency. Yo.
Yeah, you couldn't wait to get back here and just talk about Marvel movies. Yeah, it's not so bad, is it?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That is awful.
This is gross, yo.
Terrence, how much you paying for this? Is $5 reasonable?
I'm punching in your face. It's fucking nasty, yo.
Is $5 too low or too high? Like for your shame. Because you have to post it and be like, hey guys, have you seen my latest poop? Here it is. I feel like $5 is too low. Like for the shame spiral.
Like it's on this website.
I'm not going to
she
that.
has no fucking shame. I'm talking about Mirror. This is a story. And I'm looking at this. It says, for your information, I'm doing this to support you, not because I'm some weirdo. Like, whatever, nigga.
Nah, yo.
She got a cash app, my nigga. You can just send her $1.
You're fucking weird.
Nah, you're jerking off to her poo pictures. Like, if you cared, you're just like, I'm supporting you. I'd just be like, I don't want to buy pictures of your shit. Do you just have a cash app? Here's $5. Sad.
I need to find out what this person looks like.
Who looks like?
Shotzi Black.
That's not her in the picture?
Yeah, but no, I need.
Nah, you gonna go ahead and click Google Images. See what your day looked like. Or what her day looked like. Disgusting. All right,
yeah,
Terrence.
this is pretty gross, yo. Like, nah, yo.
Terrence,
Who's
you're
not
up.
attractive.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I saw this on a different website too. Sad. Go ahead.
Man who has never cleaned his penis.
Oh shit.
24-year-old who claims to have slept with 40 women tells TV doctors investigating his foul smell he didn't know he was supposed to wash it.
That's it? Only 40? That seems low.
The man known only as that
10% of what a real man would.
claims to have slept with around 40 lasses, visited the sex clinic feeling his penis failed him when he could not finish. Examination revealed a serious case of that word is gross.
Smegma. I had to explain to my wife what smegma is.
Why were you playing Cards Against Humanity?
No, the whole, we gotta. She was like, "Well, why do you have to do it? Why do you have to get circumcised?" I'm like, "You don't want nothing to do with any type of smegma and all that shit. You don't want to clean that shit out."
Smegma. I always thought that was
such a weird sounding word.
I thought it was a made up word, like
like some Yiddish slang. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like when jizz is not a medical term, right?
Like Santorum and shit.
Right, exactly.
That's funny. It's a buildup of cells in oil. Oh, good Lord.
He looks like he hasn't washed his dick.
The man only is Zach. Wait, so... Oh, this is this nigga right here?
Yeah.
Yo.
He looks like young Jeezy. Come on, nigga. Why would you put your face out there?
Here's my question.
Like, for real. Yo, that's fucking unacceptable.
Nah, I haven't washed my dick in 24 years. Yeah, I don't really want to hang out with you.
Yeah, you're gross, nigga. You don't look like you took a shower.
Like, yo, what happened?
What the wait? What? No, yo. How the fuck do you take a shower and not wash your dick?
even if you're just jerking off in the shower, something. At least
Like
get some action
cover that
going.
shit up.
Yeah, if you take a shower and not wash your dick, you specifically are not.
You're
trying
doing that
to
shit on purpose.
But why? But why?
God damn it, nigga. What's wrong with you?
Like nigga for why? Like I don't. Also, what happened to his hairline? It's gone.
He just got like.
Now, you need to shape up.
I don't think he washes hair either. To be honest with you.
Maybe it's just juice.
I don't think that
berries.
nigga is. I don't think he showers.
He looks like he stinks through my computer. Don't be
This
honest.
is fucking nasty, dude. What?
And this dude slept with 40 women. This proves that
Y'all will sleep with anyone.
like women will sleep with anybody as long as like maybe he's charming.
Nigga, ain't nobody that charming. They ain't watched their dick in 24 years.
Despite having sex for years, Zach visited Dr. Naomi Sutton of E4's hit show, The Sex Clinic. After feeling his penis had failed him when he could not... he then thought his penis may still be growing with his foreskin being unable to keep up. What does that mean?
Yeah, he thought his dick, I guess he's uncircumcised. He thought his dick was still growing as 24 years old. But it was actually swelling because he's fucking dirty. Dirty dick Zach.
But an examination by Dr. Naomi revealed that Zach had a serious case of smegma. That's fucking word, dude. Which was making his foreskin too sensitive to pull back. God damn it. Zach, who also admitted to having a host of STIs, told the medic he was unaware he was meant to clean. Yo, I'm closing this shit. Son, shut the fuck up, yo.
He didn't know that he was supposed to clean his own dick. But he also has STIs? Wow. Yeah, your life is a road paved with STIs, my man. Good,
How the
good
fuck?
job.
No. This story's fake. Like, get the fuck out of here. You can't. He didn't shower, yo. He didn't shower at all. There's no way. You can't jump in the fucking shower and not clean yourself.
Wait, there's a show? He was on a show called Sex Clinic? Oh, I gotta find this. People are live tweeting this shit. Oh, no, nope. I'm watching this. I need to find out. Here's a tweet from, hey, it's me. Watching this Sex Clinic show, and this dude has something called penis cheese, which is basically lots of germs and bacteria. Nah, yo, we gotta find. No, what channel Sex Clinic come on? This is like a BBC show?
It's probably a BBC show.
Channel 4 on
E4. What the hell is that?
That's one of their stations over there.
Nah, yeah, I gotta find this little Roku.
Yo, she said she couldn't pull it back.
Yeah, in another article, he said that my foreskin has gone over the bell end of my penis. That's just a hilarious turn of phrase. It's like, I think you've stopped growing. He's like, nah, my dick is stuck.
Yo, this is fucking nasty, man. Like, this is...
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go to jail.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Yo. This is...
No, I'm fine with that. I don't think that's unreasonable. Next up, my story. Man arrested for stealing 70 pairs of shoes he sniffed for sexual pleasure. I mean, that just makes sense.
This is China, isn't it?
Japan.
Look how tiny those shoes are.
It's
Are those children's shoes? This nigga's a pedophile. Get the fuck out of here.
I like the assumption. Is this China? Like, that's all these shoes are. Are those kids' shoes? This guy's a pedophile. It took you 4 seconds. Like down the line. That was amazing. That was really good. It's Japan, and maybe, I don't know. A middle-aged man has been arrested for stealing 70 pairs of shoes that he sniffed for sexual pleasure, according to reports. Makoto Endo, 40, nicked the footwear in Tochichi and Satami, Eastern Japan, because he enjoyed, quote, sniffing the smell of well-worn shoes. You're gross. Endo admitted he did not mind if they were men or women's shoes. Equal opportunity creep. Endo is believed to have stolen over 70 pair of shoes worth around 2,100 pounds sterling between June 20 2017 and August 2018. Endo told police, quote, "I did this to get sexual pleasure by sniffing the well-worn shoes, regardless of the owners." Cops arrested him, and they're still wondering how the fuck he got away with 70 pairs of shoes. And I guess they laid out all the evidence.
Yeah, because they take their shoes off when they come in the house.
Yes,
He's like,
he just walks by houses
and snatching up shoes. They look really small.
No, they're mad small. I think all interactions with feet are disgusting. Like, if you put someone's foot in your mouth, just blow your fucking brains out. It's the same thing. You're doing the same. You're doing the same thing. It's just one is faster. One's fast twitch. One's slow twitch. It's just a fucking mountain of bacteria. It's disgusting. I guess you could suck a girl's toes through her socks. Apparently what happens to there's a cash doll.
Fucking funny as hell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like that.
Or Dream Doll. One of the dolls.
We're talking about Travis Scott?
I don't remember if it was Travis Scott.
You have no idea what we're talking about.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
These are musicians. These are rap artists.
Travis Scott, isn't that the guy whose name is like something like not anywhere near Travis Scott?
Probably.
Like, Travis Scott is his stage name. Like, if you're gonna have a stage name,
should be cool.
Like not fucking Dylan Williams.
His name is Jacquees Berman Webster II.
Yeah, I'd have gone with Travis Scott. But why Travis Scott?
That's what I'm saying.
It sounds like a hillbilly name.
I don't fucking know.
This is my cousin Travis Scott.
He's from Texas.
All right, well, there you go. Makes all sense in the world now. All right, quickly, let's go through trailers. Captain Marvel and the Avengers Endgame Super Bowl commercials, about 30 seconds apiece. I'll just say the Captain Marvel one I think looks good. I posted on Twitter about this. You can find us at Those Nerds on Twitter. Her power level is crazy. Like, every other Avenger that we've dealt with, and even villains, like...
Oh, Tory Lane, sorry.
Yo, it was Tory Lane too. Yeah, right.
Anyway.
Her power level is wild because, like, when she's, like, fighting these, what I assume are Skrull ships, she's just blowing up the entire ship in one hit, which is kind of wild. Like... it'll be interesting to see how she interacts with people in Endgame being so... I mean, she's a fucking planet killer, basically.
Yeah,
like,
she's a living star.
Right, like, how do you bring her power level down to being reasonable? Because she'd be unbeatable, basically.
Yeah.
So, and I like that they use the tagline for the graphic novel that Sue DeConnick did. What is it? Higher, what is it? Stronger, or like faster, higher, stronger, something like that. They say it at the beginning of the trailer, like that's the name of that graphic novel, which I thought was kind of a cool nod. Yeah, it looks good. I'm excited to see it. And Avengers Endgame, yeah, it's fucking sad, and it's like a glimmer of hope. So good. Don't show me anything else.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for both of these.
Yep.
I'm ready for these, and it's like, I don't know. This feels like an event. Like maybe I'm taking it too seriously.
It is an event.
Kind of an event.
It is a fucking huge event.
Like this is a fucking milestone in the pop culture zeitgeist. You know what I mean?
Nothing comes anywhere close to this. Harry Potter had 8 films, and that was a fucking event when the last one came out. This is 23.
Yeah, I think back in the day when, like, never in my wildest dreams would I think that Captain America and Iron Man would be, like, parodied on Saturday Night Live and shit like that. Like, these things are the pop culture zeitgeist.
Yeah, they are.
It's wild, man.
Yeah. And they're well done, which is even crazy.
Yeah, and they're taken seriously and they're well done. Like, these things have been around, and they've been around in film. But like fucking Captain America movie where he had a bicycle helmet as his helmet.
Oh, that early one. That's even before the TV one. Yeah,
yeah, like
that's pretty bad.
That shit was bad, man.
Yeah, and then the made for TV one was also pretty bad.
Yeah, before 2000, all comic book movies were
pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm here for it.
I can't wait.
I'm very interested to see that sort of Captain Marvel, and then you have Avengers coming like right after it, right? Like you're still going to be super hyped from that to then jump right into this like mega event. It's going to be wild.
Like Captain Marvel can't stay on Earth, right?
When?
Like once Endgame is over, she's like, all right, I got other shit that I got to do because I'm way too powerful. I think around with you people.
I think they're going to take the entire universe more cosmic. I think that's exactly what's going to end up happening.
I mean, you're going to have to.
Is that where you get the X-Men?
Maybe they were already in space, and that's why they weren't around to help. Maybe they were already in space.
Yeah, that's a possibility. By the way, just a side note before we get further into this, I heard the best fucking thought process for a Wolverine replacement, and I can't believe this makes sense, and you're going to agree with it. John Barenthal.
How tall is he?
5'11".
He's shorter than all of them.
He's shorter than, yeah.
Bulk him up.
He's shorter than the Tony Award-winning dancer that played Wolverine before.
What was he, like 6'2" or something?
6'1", 6'2".
At least 6'2",
Yeah.
John Barenthal's not bad. He can do violence.
He can do violence, but you know what's going to fuck me up, though?
He's not good looking.
You know what's going to mess me up with John Barenthal?
I find him attractive.
He has this thing about him when he gets pumped up, yo.
No, I know, but like, think about he does. It's really weird. I'm like,
it's kind of creepy.
Yeah,
it is. Yo.
But the thing is, with Wolverine, I feel like it would kind of work. It would kind of work.
Hey, boob!
But somebody said that in the finger, but I was like, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad. He like you said, he already looks like he's had like 3 fucking bags under each eye. Anyway, he already looks like shit. Looks like he's been having his ass kicked.
Oh, what was the name of that movie he was in?
Punisher's coming to an end.
Yeah,
they've recycled actors in the MCU before. Why not?
I would like to see him as Wolverine. Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying.
Psychopath.
Yeah, it's like he's like, He's like, I don't really even need a costume. Like, I'll just show up. He just got to put on weight because he's a kind of a thinner guy.
Yeah, you give him some facial hair.
Yeah, he's grown a beard before.
Nigga, come on, yo. All right.
Sold, dude. Come on. He doesn't even have to get fake facial hair. They just be like, just grow whatever the fuck was going on at that point in your life. Look, Photoshop the fucking claws
coming out of his head. Yeah, all right. Sold.
It's not bad. It's not bad. He's already in the Marvel family. It's not bad. I think he'd do it. Hey, you get to play another psycho-violent character. Oh, really? Wow, that's amazing. Absolutely. I'll do it.
Like, that's a little bit out of my range, but I'll try. All right, nigga.
I think
you really murdered a bunch of people in real life.
Yeah, he might have.
Oh, nigga. Every time I see another picture of him, now I can't not see it.
Yo.
Now I can't not see it.
He's got the jacket already, yo.
I can't not see it. All right.
That's a solid casting.
Whoever said that, you a genius. Shit.
Yeah, that's solid fucking casting. I like that.
Yeah,
all right. Wow. Your thoughts on Avengers Endgame and Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel, it looks fun.
I feel like they're holding a lot back in those trailers.
It looks like it'll be a good time. Endgame, I can't believe how serious. I mean, I can believe how serious it is. Right. Like, they're in, like, AA.
Yeah.
They're, like, counseling because, like, half the universe is going.
Right.
Like, that would fuck with you. And it's not just them. Like, it's just, like, normal people in the world.
Yeah.
That, like, lost half their family. Like, that would really fuck you up.
Yeah. Well, I like
sitting there like, God damn.
Well, I like
little scenes of everybody else getting prepared to do whatever the fuck they have to do to whatever.
Back in time or whatever the fuck
like,
is going on.
We don't know what the hell we're going to do, but okay.
I did like the idea of like him sitting in the council and he's like, Cap is like making all those faces like.
He looks so fucking pissed.
And
he looks like frustrated and angry
Yeah.
Like,
I'd like to think that the
on in this
dialogue of like going on around him is like, what happened to all these people? And no one did anything. And he's just like I fought a 12-foot tall nigga. Like, yo, this nigga was purple. He had a magic glove on, and I held that shit. Like, I was there. LA's finest. This is the Bad Boys shoot off or offshoot with Gabrielle Union and Jessica Alba. Terrence.
whatever. When is Bad Boys 3 coming out?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it.
I don't care. Is this coming on some channel I've never even heard of?
Wait, it's
this is not a
TV
movie.
show?
Yeah.
Oh, I really don't care.
Oh, wait,
now.
this is a television series? Nigga, that's all you had to say. I'm out. I ain't gonna watch it. I don't watch TV enough as it is. Why would I waste my time watching this?
Yeah, why would you waste your time when you can watch the new Shaft movie, which we also will talk about? I'm gonna ignore the haterade,
ass nigga over here.
the haterade in the dancery. Terrence,
Look, this looks retarded, and I am all in. I am. Fuck.
Is that-
it looks ridiculous?
isn't that Amara La Negra in the beginning? Pretty sure that's her, right?
I don't believe so because I feel like I would have.
I think that is her.
That is not a
No,
Marlon.
yo. No.
You don't think so?
No,
No, that's not her.
at all.
That is not her.
I'm calling bullshit. Pretty sure that is her.
That's
You
not
go
her.
ahead and
How much
call
would
it,
it bet?
and no one will be able to answer the phone because that ain't her.
No, all right. Yeah, so what are your opinion? And then you go. I'm gonna look this up.
Look, this looks ridiculous as all hell, but I'm here for it. That's it. It looks really dumb.
Yo,
It's not her.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
Yeah, that looks just like her. It's just with her hair down.
I cannot tell you how unenthusiastic I am about this whole endeavor.
Oh, Storm is in this movie.
Oh,
You still want to watch it?
Yeah, all right. That does not help. You
Method Man is in it.
You still want to watch it?
Yes.
Jesse Usher's in. You know what else
I
he
don't
was
even
in?
know who the fuck Jesse Usher. What else has he been in?
Independence Day Resurgence.
he's a young kid. Right?
I didn't see. Yeah, he's Shaft Jr. or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought that was her. She really looks like her.
Nah, that's not her. Look, I know what Marla Negra looks like. That ain't her.
She was fine though. Whoever it is.
Yo, this Shaft movie looks like a piece of fucking shit. It really does.
I thought this was not going to be a Sam Jackson vehicle. I thought this was more of a the young kid vehicle, and it seems like that's the exact opposite.
Yeah, they were like, nah.
Yeah, you know
Sam
why?
Jackson
Because they
fucking-
saw Independence Day Resurgence was like, yo, this Jesse T. Usher kid is not ready for the big time.
That is clear. That is very, very clear.
I'm John Shaft Jr.
No, you're
Nah,
not.
yo. The best thing about this is that Sam Jackson doesn't have that ridiculous goatee that he had in
I
Shaft
bet he has this
2000.
real, like, this looks fake too, honestly.
It's all fake. That motherfucker he's a milk dud.
He just didn't put all the Just for Men in it. It's actually like got like salt and pepper in it, as opposed to
Because
like
Sam
straight up
Jackson-
Beijing.
Sam Jackson is a septuagenarian, yo.
That's insane.
How old is he?
70.
And he's still doing it.
Yeah,
And he's still doing it, right?
He's not that much younger than Richard Roundtree, by the way.
Right.
Might be the same age.
Right.
That's why, like, him starring in the reboot didn't make any sense.
Well,
But if
then
we
they
need
were like,
they need a young actor. I'm like, this nigga's like 4 years younger than him.
then,
born in
in the first one, they were like, well, Richard Roundtree is Uncle Shaft. Uncle Shaft? Nah, yo. And then if he's Uncle Shaft,
Yo, they
why
are
does
6 years apart.
like, come on, yo.
Yeah, come on. That's just so.
And Sam is older.
And Sam Jackson was a crackhead.
Yo, you what?
Yeah. So he should look way older. He's had a couple. Yeah, he's had a couple hard years.
Wow. He was like, Richard Roundtree was born in 42. Sam Jackson was born in 48. God damn.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, have fun. Have fun with your Tim Story movie. Have fun with the Tim Story movie. The director of the Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. Have fun with that shit.
Is he directing this?
Yes. Yeah. Have fun with No Peoples Hernandez, the best part of that terrible Shaft movie.
What kind of boat you have? Yeah, look, I have to say, doesn't look good, but I'm gonna enjoy hearing your opinions on it when we do it on Black on Black Cinema. No, don't try to be like, yo, I got a babysit.
That's the whole reason for having a baby.
Nah,
to get out of shit.
Nah. I'm gonna call your wife beforehand and be like, don't let that nigga do nothing. So you send him out of here. Speaking of ridiculous, Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. This trailer might be the most ridiculous thing I've seen in 2019. They are now moving to the point where characters have superpowers.
Yo, The Rock just wanted to fight Luke Cage, yo.
Yeah, it was inevitable.
All that shit was.
Yeah, I guess it was inevitable.
Like, come on.
I mean, what else can you do, right? Like, going to the moon, we all say, oh, go to the moon. That shit ain't.
We don't know that.
I mean, we don't.
No, they've already talked about it. They're like, we're thinking about it. No, they're going to do it. They got to go to space. What the fuck?
Come on, yo. What a weird franchise, man.
It's the most bizarre franchise. Like when I saw this trailer, I was like, yo, this is literally the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Like, they're not even trying to be reasonable.
He was like, I'm a villain.
I'm the bad guy.
Like
he literally said, I'm the bad
guy. I'm superhuman.
Yeah, he's punching through trucks.
Fine. Hobbs is still throwing people like they're fucking frisbees or whatever.
Look, I mean, here's the thing. As much as The Rock gets on my nerves, I'm kind of all in for this movie. It looks fucking fun. It looks dumb as all hell. Just turn your goddamn brain off. And I actually think that the two of them have really good chemistry.
Yeah.
They do.
If they have good chemistry, it's just the other two niggas that don't like it. It's just him and Vin Diesel. They don't like each other.
Right. And look, that's okay. Just don't work together then.
Yeah.
And he's also not going to be in Fast 9, apparently.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Because I'm sure Vin Diesel was like, no, fuck off.
I felt like he just wants to outdo the Fast and Furious series.
Oh, that's 100% what he's trying
nonsense.
to do. That's 100% what he's trying to do. He's a big, thick, meathead competitor.
Yeah.
Like, he's trying to outdo this shit. He calls himself franchise Viagra, for fuck's sakes. He's trying to outdo the Fast and the Furious.
Do you think it could do it? Because this doesn't have to be about cars, right? Like,
right. This
is just over the top action.
This is crack down the game. That's what this shit is. Yo.
It'll be out before the next game comes out, so that's fine.
It's as if the agent was the bad guy,
right?
And he's dressed like a fucking agent. First of all.
Yo, they got fucking Idris Elba out here grabbing trophy scarves, running down buildings.
The Rock is
on some Cory Booker shit.
Yo, he jumped out a window, free dived onto the back of somebody. No, yo,
punched the guy in the face with his helmet on.
Yeah,
because why not?
He took out two guys. I have to say, like, the elevator scene where he slams the guy up against it and then says in mouths, fuck you, is pretty good. Like, that's pretty funny. I liked it.
Yo, when they first announced this, I was like, what the fuck are you doing, yo? Like, you two had good chemistry in that one scene you had in the last movie, but this is ridiculous. Nobody's going to see a spinoff of this. And then here comes this trailer, and I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah, no, you got to see it.
I got to see it now.
Yeah.
This is Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, that's for this movie only. That's for this movie only. And that's just to get people into who the fuck is Hobbs and Shaw? Fast and Furious. Oh, okay.
I remember them.
Yeah, now when this movie makes $1 bajillion.
Oh, this is cracking $1 billion, no problem. No problem, dude. It's got It's got exactly all of the elements that you need for a fucking high-end action movie, like as far as popularity. You got The Rock, who's super popular, the everyman popular actor. You've got Jason Statham, the martial arts. He's got the martial arts angle, right? He can do some cool shit. He's a smaller guy, he can do cool shit. And then you've got Idris Elba, who everybody fucking loves as a villain, who like he's a super popular actor too. And they're all three of them are good-looking guys. Yeah. No, this movie's gonna make so much fucking money. It's crazy.
And it's a globe-trotting movie.
Yeah.
Like it'll appeal
to everybody.
This is the formula that he was trying to work out with Skyscraper and failed.
Yes.
He cracked the code now.
But that's because The Rock has never had his own franchise that's worked.
Yeah, he's called himself Franchise Viagra, but he's always hopping into other people's franchises to kind of revitalize them.
Yeah,
and
because his own shit sucks.
Right, and even this, he's a co-lead, man. Like Jason Statham is a name in these type of shitty movies. And Idris Elba,
the Mechanic and all that other bull. People are like, those movies are good. No, they're not. No, they're not.
And Idris Elba is an internationally known name. Like,
yeah, he's huge. He's a huge star.
So, look, I'm ready to eat this crow, man. I'm ready to go see this shit.
Oh, 100%. Can't wait. All right, that's it for us. Any parting words? You're out next week.
I'm out next week, and
play it by ear.
We'll play it by ear. But thank you for putting up with the C and D list talent that has been here to substitute for me. You might have to put up with it for a little bit longer, but don't worry. I will be back.
All right. Good night, everybody. Jesus fucking Christ. Give him an inch, they take a mile. All right, later, guys.
See ya.
You're watching the Nerdpocalypse YouTube channel. Make sure you click that button to subscribe and check out our weekly podcast where we talk about movie, TV, news, tech, and weird stories from around the internet.